After 2 years of waiting, I finally get my dream car. It's the first new car I've ever owned. I couldn't be more excited. You've got to hang around to see what happens next. Give that a go. Oh, look at that. Let me just say, folks, wait until you see the finished product. Oh, no way. No, but I did not know that was going to happen. That is the sickest thing. What the hell? What are you doing? What are you doing? Beautiful. That side of the line, mate. That side of the line. Folks, I tell you what, I've been waiting for this day since pre-COVID. I'm talking a couple of years. You know, there's a few days in a bloke's life that they'll remember forever. I don't know, your first kiss, getting married, having a kid. Couldn't care less about any of them. Today, I am about to pick up a thumping big Y62 Patrol, and it's right here at DMW with Ruben. Apparently he's got it, I don't know. Let's go say good day to Ruben, have a look at my new car. I'm so excited. Look at this thing. Oh my, look at that, mate. Can I just take this for a quick drive?
Absolutely.
I've never been inside, never driven it.
As long as I hear the limiter.
Mate, you'll know exactly where I am. I'll be up here around the block and back. You'll hear me, you'll be able to trace me. I can't speak, I'm too excited. I'll see you in a minute.
All right, mate.
You're wondering why I chose a Y62, personal to me. The Nissan brand, first and foremost. Love Nissans, I think they represent fantastic value for money. Reason number one, I've had them all my life. All sorts of ones, I've had TBs, TDs, all sorts of them. To get a new Y62, something special to me. When they first came out, Series 1, I thought, holy heck, I love those things, but I wasn't too sure about the engine and I wasn't too sure about the body shape. Did my research, watched them go through till Series 5 came out, fell in love with that front end and knew I had to have one. Did you know the big V8 in here doesn't use as much petrol as everyone thinks it does? And that big V8 is the same engine that they use in the V8 supercars. Bomb-proof, absolutely bomb-proof. When I say I've been dreaming about this four-wheel drive for years, I really mean it. I haven't dreamt though about owning a stock standard white Soccer Mum Y62 that I can take to the local shops. I've been dreaming about turning it into the ultimate touring four-wheel drive that'll go anywhere, tow anything, and something you could live out of full-time for as long as you want. See, the 62's got a big, powerful V8. It's got a stronger chassis, so with the help of some mates in the industry, we're going to convert it into a dual cab so I can run a big touring canopy, extend the chassis to carry as much weight as I want, give it a monster GVM upgrade, plus we're going to add some mods onto it that have never been seen before. Heck, I tell you what, it might even make Shauno jealous when I pull up next to his 200. Mate, what's the first step here? I'm a bit concerned.
Well, we just pull out all the interior and all that sort of stuff, and then once all the interior is sorted out, we then put it up on the hoist and we start pulling all the mechanical sections out that we need disconnected, like especially on these 62s, they've got hydraulic suspension, so that's a big thing. We've got to decharge or depressurize all that sort of stuff, save all that oil and all that sort of jazz, and that's a pretty big job in itself.
Sounds
pull the
crazy.
Fuel tank out, okay,
because it's petrol,
explosive, all that sort of stuff. So there's a fair bit of work to do.
Before we even start. Crikey Moses. Now mate, obviously DMW is synonymous with 200 shops. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 6 in there, and you're telling me you get more than one a week goes out of here, way more than one a week. So what's the go with the 62s? This is technically the second.
Yes.
The first one I've had a sneak peek at. Let me just say, folks, wait until you see the finished product for this. I'm not going to go there just yet because otherwise I get too excited, I can't talk and I'll have to go to the toilet. But, mate, what's the go with the 62s? Why are we going down this line?
Well, look, they're a very popular car. They're an underrated car, okay? I first got into the 62. I went to a Y62 weekend. I took my 200. People invited me along. I drove a 62 and I just went, holy moly, this is awesome. So capable off-road. Look, they're just a fabulous car and I think they're going to be really, really popular.
So you decided you wanted to offer the very same thing that we're going to do with the 200s, the 300s?
Absolutely.
In the 62s?
Absolutely. Yep. We're going to be a full volume manufacturer of the Nissan Y62, just like we are with the 200.
Rightio. Now, what are the options people can have with regard to the chop?
So, at this stage, I think a 450, like a little midi section one, and a 650, because they're already a little bit longer in the wheelbase of a 200 anyway. So, it's going to make them about, a 650 version of the Y62 will make it about the same length as a 750 version of the 200.
So, we're doing a 450 on mine? Little midi like me. I chose a 450mm extension so that I had a good turning circle and yet was still long enough so that it didn't look weird when I put a canopy on the back. Now, the next step is to chop the tail end of the wagon off, and it turns out that Ruben, well, he's got a bit of a surprise for me.
I want you to chop the car. I've got the grinder here, mate, ready to go, and you are going to plunge that straight in and just zip it straight up the side.
Sick. All right, I'll have a crack.
I've got it marked around here, so come over here.
Yep.
Got it marked around here.
Oh yeah, that's
just
clear.
got to get you some clear safety glasses, and
Yep.
I've got a visor as well on a little hood so the sparks don't go over you.
Yep.
And burn your little noggin.
So I've got to follow that line.
You've got to cut through here.
Yep.
Up over there, through the roof, and then we're going to have to slot you in the inside and, you know, have to hack it all up.
Sick. I'm frothing. Let's get some safety gear and get into it.
Righto.
Ready for this?
Yeah, mate. Beautiful. That side of the line, mate. That side of the line.
That's spot on. It's right up the middle.
Yeah, but you want to be on that side of the line.
I reckon everyone's an expert. I would say, come in here, come down here, have a look at that. That cut could not get any more perfect if you... I'm actually starting to sway a bit, aren't I?
Yes.
How do you come back from that?
You want the cut on that side of the line.
Yeah, right, eh? Everyone's an expert, eh? How perfect does it have to be? How do I come back from that? Have a look at that cut.
You did exceptionally well, I tell you that much. But mate, I'm just going to go whack this in the bin, and then that will...
Whoa. You're going to just go straight in the bin. No ceremony, no song and dance.
Straight in the scrap bin, mate, with all the rest of the Nissan parts.
Oh, yeah. He's a comedian as well today, boys and girls. No, I'm frothing on this. This is just so cool. To be able to do this in my own car, man, I'm loving this so much. All right, get rid of this, man. Take him away. Oh, it's like the child I never had. Didn't even get a chance to know him. Go on, get rid of him. Go on. Okay, up next, we've got to chop the chassis.
It's chassis time. It's a bit tricky under there. You've got to really watch the grinder doesn't smack you in the face. I'll hold a bit of tension on the chassis.
Yep.
Yeah, good to go.
Give that a go.
Oh, look at that.
That's sick.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, boys. Look at that. I'll be darned.
They're a big size chassis, aren't they?
Really are, yeah. Yes, Nissan.
Yep. I'll point you at some other Nissan things too if you'd like.
We'll keep it at that. But mate, I just want, I'm so grateful for this. This has been fantastic. Yeah, I'm out of my depth now. My car is officially in half.
It is.
I'm going to leave it to the experts from here on in, man. I will catch you back in a week.
Absolutely.
Done.
All right. See ya.
What a
Go.
day.
See ya.
Yeah, I'm out. I know. I'm going. Smoko. Now, with the easy part done, it's time for the real work to start. The internal bracing will be inserted into the chassis rail itself and extended 400mm each side of the extension, which helps share the stress load along the chassis. This is accomplished by using almost 200 plug welds. It's about 4 meters in total of weld that make up the finished product to secure the internal bracing and extension to the original chassis. And of course, that is something the boys will not allow me to do. The end result, I reckon, looks factory. And with the underbracing standard from factory, I think it's safe to say it's stronger than a 200 series. That's a Nissan for you. All right, it's been just over a week now. I've tried to get some pictures off Ruben. He won't give me a damn thing. He said to come in about now and check it out. A bit early, but I'm going to go in and have a look. And when I last saw this, we had sort of the engine and body on this side here, and we had the chassis on this side. What I'm hoping they've done is got the two, bit of fencing wire and some staples, and put it back together. Let's go and have a look. Ruben, you madman.
How are you, mate?
I'd ask how you're going, but I don't care. Where's my car?
No, you can't see it yet.
Come on!
It's not quite ready.
I know it's not quite ready. Is that it? That is it. Come on, let's go and have a look. Come on.
Oh.
Holy heck.
Look at this.
Mate. When I last saw this, that was down there on the side, and there was no back on that.
No, you just cut it all off. You'd cut the chassis out, we wheel her out, mate, and the boys have been slipping right into it. Holy heck.
This is incredible, man. I'm blown away. It's almost a vehicle again.
It is, mate. It is nearly ready to go to paint.
Mate, I can't believe the difference. This has just come along. This is what you're talking about with the roll bar, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So you can now curve that around there, and this is what gives it that really nice factory look, in my humble opinion.
Absolutely, and there's bugger all body filler in it.
That's what blew me away. Take a magnet and put it on this, it's going to stick just about everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
The goal here at DMW is to make the car look like it would from factory. And the corners you see here are where DMW have cleverly incorporated the roll bar into it, giving this beautiful rounded edge, which not only means there's very little filler required, but also ensures that the cab is strong and will handle everything that I can throw at it.
Look, have a look at this.
Oh, this is my little recess.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
No, but there's more.
What? Oh, no, that is... Dude, that is sick.
Absolutely.
That's a full draw system coming out of the...
A full draw system.
Dude, I didn't know about this. I did not know that was going to happen. That is the sickest thing.
I reckon, put all your tools in here that you need for your car and all that sort of jazz.
That is sick. That is sick, bro. That is the... Come here. Have a look in here. Have a look at that. Look at that big recessed platform in here.
Yep, and there's a lid that goes here.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and then it folds over and becomes a table.
No.
Yep.
Really?
Absolutely.
That is...
So yeah, when you're getting all your tools out, you put them on here and do whatever you want. Or your bogey.
Folks, that is the sickest thing ever. That's just... Who would have thought? And there's one on the other side.
Yeah, but so there's no handle though.
Oh, you're going to put a handle on somewhere, are you?
No.
How does that work?
So there's a tricky little button here. You're going to press this button.
What?
And then it just goes pop, and out she comes.
I didn't think I could fall in love with this vehicle anymore.
Yeah.
And now you've just gone and done that.
Oh, look. It's a Nissan.
It is a Nissan, and it deserves the best, mate. So your little button there, that pops out that comes.
Yep.
Folks, frothing. That is so cool, man. That is so cool. In case you can't tell, I haven't been this excited since we first kissed, and even that wasn't that great, to be fair. This, though, is unbelievable. I don't have words, man.
Thanks, Graham. It's awesome. Now, all we got to do is we'll get the boys to weld that up, and then we're going to tear this out and we're going to paint her up. Really wanted to show you folks this, because this is, in my humble opinion, really fascinating and very cool. This is where we put my chassis extension in here, 450. Yep.
That just looks factory as far as I'm concerned. This looks factory as well, mate, but talk me through it, because it is not.
So, this here is the factory piece.
Yep.
Okay, it goes on here.
Yep.
Like that. So on a wagon, they already have this V-section sort of back brace for the chassis. So I didn't want to change how Nissan engineer the vehicle.
Yep.
So we just extended that along, over past the extension piece, and then down to the front of the chassis. So all the stress and all that sort of stuff runs right through there and then runs out into the big solid section at the front.
You'd almost say this is how Nissan should do it from factory. This is thicker, it's stronger, it's longer. Yep. And it's just a work of bloody art, if you ask me. That is incredible. Yep. Super cool. I know it's a bit nerdy, but that is super strong, super cool. And you're putting sliders on top of that as well.
Absolutely.
Mate, I just can't tell you how stoked I am with this. It's just everything I know it's still in pieces, but this is everything I'd hoped for and more, if that makes sense.
Oh, fabulous.
This is just incredible. It's so strong. The little attention to detail that you probably can't even see on camera, folks. I'm blown away, man. I've got to get out of here. I'm going to let you get back into it. I know you've got a lot of work to do here, but I'm loving it.
Before you go, I'll take you through where this is going to go next.
Oh, yeah?
And
yeah. Let's go and have a look. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Cool.
But little did I know, Ruben had bigger plans for me than just chopping the old girl in half.
This here is your centre bearing mount.
Yes, it is. Very important.
Yes, very, very important.
Yep, it's got to go back in.
So what we've done here is I've done a little bit of a weld for you.
Yep.
Here, so you're going to finish that test piece and make it all nice, and then you're going to weld this out. So the drive line, this holds all the power from the big V8.
Yes. I'm amped for that, actually. That's pretty. So I get to weld my vehicle back together in a way.
You certainly do.
That's actually pretty cool. You know I can't weld.
Well, that's what that piece is for. And after you've welded that, you're going to be good enough to weld this, I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah,
sick.
Absolutely.
All right, let's give it a go. Oh, shivers, that's hot. All right, rule number 1.
Right, let's just weld on this bit here, from here to there, and just see how you go without me giving you any training at all. Just you show me how good you are.
Now this is going to go all dark, isn't it, when it starts?
Yes, it's automatic, mate. It's automatic.
Nothing's happening. What? What's going on?
What do you mean nothing's happening? You got to pull the trigger.
Oh. So I pull that as I do it?
Yeah.
Oh, shiver me timbers. Right, I'm good to go.
Bit closer. Yep. All right. Look, mate,
That's
not too bad. But instead of having your arm there pushing it across, how about you grab the unit like this?
Yeah.
So it's in your hand.
Yep.
So you want about 10 mil of that sticking out.
Yeah, but way too much sticking out. Yep.
Have you not watched Sean's video on welding for beginners?
Does it look like I've watched Sean's video on welding for beginners?
No, not really. That's how I learned.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
He can't weld, come on. Actually, he's pretty good, isn't he? He's better than me. Let's give it a go, shall we?
That is a hell of a lot better.
That's a weld, my friends.
That is.
I like going that direction.
Yeah, well maybe that's how you're going to do it now from now on. Righto.
I reckon I might have my own welding class pretty soon, Sean.
Look at that.
That's not bad, is it?
Spectacular.
It's not
Look at
bad.
that. You're going pretty good, mate.
All right. Oh, is it meant to burn your head?
Yes, it's supposed to burn your head. Mate, that's pretty good. But I tell you, I think I might take over. They do look quite good, okay, but you need to make sure that you get the right size fillet and you want to get the right penetration to make sure it doesn't fall apart. And I just don't feel you get enough penetration, mate.
I'll hand that back to you.
Righto.
You're the Peno master.
I am.
And I'll hang up my jacket, mate. That was short-lived.
You've done very well, though, I must admit.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No worries at all.
Ah.
Yeah, so he's just in the process of masking this side up. As you can see from the other side, it's all masked up.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, as you can see, it's all, we all blend all the paint in, so you can't see where it ends. It all looks factory at the end.
Bloody beautiful.
This has all been primed. They've rubbed it all back,
Yeah,
ready to paint.
sick.
They touch up these little areas with a bit more primer and whatever else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, folks. This has been an absolute dream week for me. Look at this. I picked up my dream car. I got to drive it for the first time. I brought it into DMW and Ruben let me cut it in half, welded the chassis back together, kind of, sort of. My welds weren't the best, but who cares? I had a crack at it. And now I've seen where it's going to come rolling out of those doors looking pristine in a few weeks' time. Nissan call it Moonstone White. We're scrapping that. It's going to be called Cahill's Dream, and she's going to be shinier than ever. If you can't tell, I'm super excited. Probably going to need a beer or two tonight to calm myself down, folks. If you've enjoyed this as much as I have, please like and subscribe. It means a heck of a lot to me. And next time you see this, you reckon this smile can get any bigger? Just you wait. I'm going to go and have one last look. We'll catch you next time.